I know. In my short Premiere Pro Resolve comparison video, I gave it to Resolve when it comes to color grading. But I also said that it's possible to do quite a lot with Lumetri in Premiere Pro. Of course it is. And that's why I decided to prove that and show you in this video how to create your own custom LUTs using nothing but Premiere. Let's do this. Hello and welcome here on Random Rotation. I hope you're all doing well. So this is the clip I want to create a LUT for right now. I directly hop over into the color workspace to not waste too much of your time, and then I first bring up my scopes. There they are. And now I can start grading. Over here on the right, we have the Lumetri color panel. I'm pretty sure you've seen that before. Right now, my clip is pretty boring looking, super flat. Let's quickly change that. I think what we should do first is add some contrast. And therefore, I just bump up the contrast here. And next thing I notice is that it looks a little underexposed, judging by my RGB parade and of course by the image itself. Let me try to bump up the aperture by 1 stop. Yeah, that looks better, but I think 0.5 is enough. Cool, that looks good so far. But now for my personal taste, I want to raise the contrast even more. And even though it seems like we maxed it out, we can just type in a number, 130 in my case, and that's looking super good. Now I need more saturation in my image, like so. Yeah. I lower my blacks. And yes, the shadows too. But the white value needs to come up a bit. I like that. Okay. Next, let's work on the colors. I want this to have a summer day in the woods feeling. And therefore I move my temperature slider a little bit towards orange and the tint towards green, just a touch. And now, why not? Let's add a vignette. What I like to do is I first bring the strength all the way down. That way I can see my vignette a little better, and then I play with its roundness, because I am not a huge fan of absolutely oval vignetting. Think something like -50 looks pretty decent. And now I can dial in the strength that I want. All right, that's the vignette. So we are done with our basic grading. Here is a little before and after for you. I'm super happy. I think it looks very nice. If there would be people in the frame, I'm talking about skin tones here, I would of course pay more attention to the colors, but there are no people. I made this one easy for me. Smart move. All right, now let's create the LUT, because that's what this whole video is about, right? At the very top of the Lumetri panel, you can find these 3 lines here. That's actually a button. Click it and you can create a look or a cube file. I like to work with .cube files. So let's do this right now. I quickly save it on my desktop for now, and congratulations, now we created a LUT file. We can undo all the changes now that we made in Lumetri. Now we're back to 0. When I toggle this on and off, you can see nothing's changing, but hey, we saved the LUT. I can now simply load it back in and voila, it works. And now we can save this somewhere on our hard drive, forget about it, and start from scratch next time. Just kidding. And that, my friends, is how you can create LUT files directly in Premiere Pro. Relatively easy to do, if you know where to find it. Still, I would say that if you want to dive super deep into the topic of color grading, you should consider using DaVinci Resolve for that. But for a lot of grading tasks, the tools in Premiere are simply good enough. Sure, working with LUTs is not a must, but it can speed up your workflow. I myself am using a LUT right now. Otherwise, the scene would look like this. Boring, right? Let's turn the LUT back on. In this situation, a LUT makes perfect sense. I exactly know my white balance, aperture, the lighting situation. I just have to load my LUT and it's done. And that's it for this video. Like always, I really hope you liked it, and if so, thank you very much. I see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe and motivated. Bye for now.